picturing you in these beautiful white sand beaches, right? These powder blue skies, crystal beautiful water, and you stand in the middle of all of this looking breathtaking.
So, when are we gonna fuck?
What?
According to Jacqueline, you are really great in bed.
Oh, Jacqueline told you I was really good in bed.
Well, according to Jacqueline, you really know how to move your ass, you know?
Oh, she told you I know how to move my ass in bed. Okay. I don't know what Jacqueline has told you, but it's not that kind of party, and I'd appreciate it if... Hey, what's the matter with you? Stop that! Stop it! Will you stop it?
Shalom. This is the brother Azan Ha Ahmath back at you with another lesson. I pray this lesson is edifying to the elect of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakah HaKwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do well in peace, and salutations to the Bayah Shah Dawadah, the house of David. All right, all the Akim who are laboring. Okay, and Shalom to the Aqua who are listening. Okay. All right. So I was just pondering and thinking about, what heaven would be like when the men are restored, all right, in our, great estate that we left being the sons of God. And, it was an Israelite back in the 80s, late 90s. Okay. Michael Jackson, who used to have women, falling all over for him when he had concerts. Well, that feeling that they had when they saw Mike, that same feeling is going to come upon them with the men of the Lord, because the Lord said we're going to be precious as fine gold. And the Lord said he would give the men the desires of our hearts. This is the book of Psalms 37:4. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. And see, to the women, the desire of your hearts will be set in being near a man of the Lord, right? Because the Lord hates a false balance. And the women have been adored and, sought after for years. But see, the pendulum swings both ways, and the admiration of the women's eyes and desires will be to inquire a man of the Lord. And they're going to see why the Lord made a man more precious than not just gold. Because in gold, there's different purity levels. Okay? You got 10K, 14K, 18. All right? Then there's pure gold, right? 24K with no flaws. And it's extremely valuable. Well, that's likened to the elect men of Israel. All right, as fine gold. All right, the most desirable men on the earth. This is Isaiah 13:12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Right? She's going to want to get under, all right, the guidance of a man of the Lord. More precious than fine gold. See, pretty much women will see that their best way of surviving is to stay near the elect men. All right, that's why the scriptures say that she would eat her own bread. Her will is to take the name of the elect, because they're going to want to be safe, comforted, protected by the Spirit. See, in this day, the Judite woman, the Ephraimite woman, they got a lot of spice. All right, the other tribes do just as well. Issachar. Right? But the Judite woman, you ain't going to be rolling your neck in that day. You ain't going to be snapping back and talking back. All right? Because you're going to see the temperature outside. Right? And your mind state is for the man just to take away your reproach. All right? Isaiah 4:1 says it the best. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach. You see, that's going to be the mind state in that day. And 7 is a complete number. Meaning she's not going to care how many women brothers got. Long as she's counted for. Because her eyes will see and she's going to learn how we praise our heavenly power. All right? She's going to see the favor that the man has by the Lord. All right? And in that day, she'll know that the Israelite man of the Lord is the requirement. You see that? And some of you, Aqua, you know, you ain't really feeling these type of lessons because you can't see yourself joining to a man and submit unto him, okay? At the same time, while he got 5, 6, 7, 8, you know, women. You can't see yourself doing that. But that's that flesh. But that's all going to change. All right? And he may even have just you. But the Lord said through his precepts, we get understanding. And in the precepts, it identifies the woman seeking after the man. And I'll say this, we're not inspired to bring this out to boast to the women. Okay? We don't make videos to boast to you, to tell you that you about to bow down to us, you know. Rather, we go into these particular topics because you've been westernized. You've been given women's liberation to speak how you want, dress how you please. And you've been, all right, exploited by society, all right, by deplorable, illicit, wicked rulers, all right, deviants. So a lot of Israelite women have fallen victim of being brainwashed by this society. But again, the Lord's about to switch all that up, and you're going to see a necessity once things wax colder. You know, out here in Babylon, the average man won't have the spiritual structure to make it out here, to go through the adversity. So your eyes are going to be glued to a man of the Lord. I'm going to keep saying that during this lesson because it's going to be a glow that's going to be gleaming off the hopeful elect. The elect man is going to be like a bee attracted to pheromones. That's the best comparison I can give off the top. Okay? And all of the women who thought that you was the shit, okay, and threw shade on us, she's going to be drooling to get with a man of understanding, just like we see in these clips right here. But we just going to be a tantalizing illusion to them because you ain't getting no play. You thought you was bad. Things were good. It was all good just a week ago, wasn't it? Well, things are soon to change. All right, you know how a woman used to look at, let's say, a Tyson Beckford, or even this dude in the clip, Eddie Murphy. Most of these clips of Eddie Murphy, we can see how much these women are seeking to get with him. Okay, that's going to be something of the norm pretty soon because of the wisdom and the knowledge and our fear of the Heavenly Father. Remember, precious is fine gold. Okay? Well, 24K don't compare to fool's gold. So we're not going to deal with anything less than a woman of understanding. If not, you're going to be cold in the winter. All right, this is Sirach 25:9. Well is with him that hath found prudence, and he that speaketh in the ears of them that will hear. Okay, and he that speaketh in the ears of them that hear. And you know that Solomon had, all right, all the women that he could handle because he was blessed. He asked the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, for wisdom. Out of all the things in the world, he could have asked the Heavenly Father. He said, give me wisdom. In all things, okay, they were added unto him. So I would say to the brothers, no other men out here, okay, is going to be above us. Like Apostle Kabar says, they're going to be beating down your door, man. All right, Sirach 25:10. Oh, how great is he that findeth wisdom, yet there is none above him. All right, there is none above him that feareth the Lord. All right? None above him. And we fear the Lord. Right? We ain't going to be in the Queen of Heaven spirit. You're going to have your pick out here. Different women from parts of the world, they're going to flock to get near an elect man. And I don't want to say passport hoes, but you know how it's going to be. Okay? Because the branch of Zion will be comely and comforting unto them. Okay? Remember, the tabernacle of the Heavenly Father is with his men. Let's get that. All right, Revelation 21:3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their God. All right, so Yahweh Shai said his tabernacle is with men to exalt us. All right, to be highly esteemed. You ain't going to have no choice. And they're going to show it. They're going to put it on display. You could be eating dinner with one and another one walk up, sit down, and literally throw the cat at you. And if she's lucky, she can get the royal rod. That's how it's going to be out here, right? Because again, precious as fine gold. We're going to be like the lottery, man. And many of you women are going to have the winning tickets. Okay? And we're going to love you. Teach you the ways of the Lord. All right? Establish order in the eyes of the Heavenly Father. Brothers just ain't going to talk down on you and be No, we're going to teach you the right way. And you're going to love it just like you're going to love us. All right? So I hope this lesson's been edifying to the elect and to you Akwaf who are listening and who can hear. It's the brother Azan Ha Ahmath. On to the next Shalom.